hapa kuna watu sisi tumewasupport kama jamii ya Wakamba miaka mingi, na wako na audacity ya kusimama wanasema ati Mkamba ni nini? Ati Mkamba ni nini? Hiyo madharau mtawacha. Na His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, sisi hatutaki kuchukuliwa na madharau na mtu. Na wacha nikwambie, sifichi sasa, Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka, ambia Raila akuje nyuma yako.
Inside the heart of Kenya's political landscape, a long-standing debate simmers. Will the nation ever see a Kamba president? Now, despite the community's notable figures including Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who held the prestigious position of the country's second in command during Mwai Kibaki's era, the elusive presidency has remained just out of reach. Many anticipated Kalonzo's ascent to the highest office during Mwai Kibaki's era, yet the presidency slipped through his fingers, landing in the hands of leaders from other regions. That is former President Uhuru Kenyatta and the current President William Ruto.
Hello, my name is Chief Okuzo from Plug TV.
But the persistent question echoes, why the elusive presidency for the Kamba community? Is there a clandestine force at play, as suggested by an international pastor from Nigeria who boldly claimed Kalonzo will never ascend to the presidency?
I know Kalonzo. I prayed for Kalonzo. I prayed for him in Stanley Hotel. He remembers that. In the other election before the crisis, he was the first person I told there will be a crisis. Before I spoke it on the pulpit, he had heard about it. He was going to start explaining political situation. I said, hold your peace, sir. Kneel down. And he knelt down. And I said, don't say the spirit of the you. If you like, try from today till tomorrow. You will never win election except the Lord intervenes.
Could it be internal divisions or external pressures that thwart Kamba leaders' path to power?
Ni nani anaweza pigania Kalonzo akuwe presidential candidate kama yeye hana mtu ambaye anasema ndugu yangu mimi nakushikilia upande hii? Pale ndani ya Azimio ako mtu ngapi? Ako peke yake. Lakini unaona kabila zingine wamekuwa wajanjare. Upande moja wameweka Martha Karua upande hii. Akikosa pale ndani ya Azimio Mandriki anapata upande hii. Lakini nyinyi mnaambiwa mkuwe na mtu mmoja na yeye akianguka nyinyi nyote mnaanguka.
And these inquiries have left the Kamba community anticipating for one of their own to ascend into the highest office in the land. Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti, a vocal advocate for Kamba leadership, recently confronted Kalonzo, asserting that he must prepare himself for the presidency. Atake atakuwa president, asitake lazima atakuwa president.
Na nikimalizia, mimi nasema kama Wakamba, na sio Mkamba, mimi bado ni kama Mkenya. Mheshimiwa Kalonzo, jipange, usiogope. Kiti ya president inakulenga. Sisi tunaongea na watu. We speak to so many people in this country and they are telling us, ukijipanga, hii kiti ya president utachukua. Sasa tumeanza kujipanga, hakuna kurudi nyuma. Na ukirudi nyuma ujue tuko hapo, tutakusukuma. Chukudhi hapo, uyenda, no tenda. Tunaelewana? Jese kwa asia na Kiswahili bagondo basa.
Wavinya's sentiments were also echoed at a recent event in Kitui, where Kamba leaders gathered for the installation ceremony of Augustus Chalo as a Kamba leader for the Anzaoni clan. Amidst the ceremonial rituals, some of the Kamba leaders present at the installation ceremony all believed that it is a high time for one of them to ascend into power, with Dr. Augustus Chalo himself also agreeing with the same sentiment.
This is a step in the right direction for our community. We are showing that unity among our community, among the Akamba is possible, and this is the beginning.
Do you feel it's a high time now for Akamba to ascend to the highest office in Kenya? In the future, maybe?
We are late. We are very, very late. This should have happened a long time ago. If I take you back to history, when Kenya gained independence, the Kamba were very, very actively involved in that process. Our own leaders like Paul Ngei worked very closely with Mzee Jomo Kenyatta for independence. At that time, we were very united as a community. We stood together for independence of this country. Along the way, we got selfish leaders who wanted to divide the community. And you know, when we are divided, we can't go far. But it's high time now that we stand as a community and say, it's time we get together. Somebody here in this meeting said, for example, our own, the Wiper party leader, he's alone in a big coalition. So when he's disregarded, and the entire community is disregarded. But when we support him, when we go, knowing that we're all behind him, he can go wherever he wants to go for the community. I'm not just saying we support Kalonzo, but we're saying whoever we as a community now decide to go to support together. But for us to get there, we first need to do what you're doing now. I have started for my clan. The Council of Elders leader has said he's going to reach out to the other clans, and we're going to do what you've seen today here. We're going to reach out to many, many other clans. They will get together and we'll have a voice. We'll have a strong voice. We'll be on that table as a community.
And just to avoid past mistakes from happening in the near future, like seeing divisions among the Kamba community, maybe do you have an idea what mikakati gani utaweka in place to make sure that Kambas unite together so that they can work together? The
community is not divided. It's the leaders who divide us. Unaona Kalonzo anavuta upande huu, Mudhama anavuta upande huu, Alfred Mutua anavuta upande huu, Charles Ngili anavuta upande huu. That is so wrong. All these leaders need to sit together and agree. Waweke tamaa kando. Then let them decide. I remember one leader who said, let's think of the nation first. Let's put our interests second. Let's think of the nation. In this case, let's think of our community first. Wakamba as a community first. That's why all those leaders need to sit together. We don't need to see Kalonzo on this side, Mudhama on that side, Kibwana on that side, Alfred Mutua on that side. This is what's dividing us. And they divide the people. The people as themselves are not divided. Umeona hapa leo, hii ilikuwa ni meeting ya one clan. But how many other clans came here? So many clans came to support us. They are happy with the initiative we are doing. And hiyo kidogo kidogo will reach out to more people, and that unity will be achieved.
Sonko. Nondo na yu neke kwewa mwea asiate ni former governor. The impeachment was not legit. It was engineered. And actually we should not even address him as former, because that was out of malice. Neke ndamba ya mukamba ike chao. Eba loke. Na yu nengo mukolia. Twe namba ni lobby. Aikuma Sonko aumwe. Tuina ndongoi. Mwena mabro ilobi. Muimene makomie.
Notable figures in attendance included former Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko and Tourism Cabinet Secretary Penina Malonza, all of them who attended the installation ceremony for Dr. Augustus Chalo as a Kamba elder for the Anzaoni clan.